Hello and welcome to the next episode. This is already episode 10, and I think in this episode we are finally going to see some proper science advancement. Last episode ended on the very surprising development that we negotiate with the aliens for some resources. Not only did we go into the resource whatever pact that they give us resources. Do we see this anywhere, by the way? Infection modifiers here. Alien relations. Do we see that somewhere? Boost cost. Damage to xenofauna. No. Doesn't look like we get any intel on how much we get from them. So, okay. But we get resources from this. From the aliens now, and we also negotiated with it, which we are going to do immediately again. I also, in between episodes, further improved our persons here, and so we have 22 command now. Ron has 1924 on investigation espionage, and we have our Anthony with 25 science, 25 admin, of course. We're going to save up stuff for the upgrades here. And Booyah is going to get the nation builder next, so we are going to save up here as well. And Patricia, of course, Patricia is doing Patricia things, so not much that we can do there right now. She's just holding stuff for us, and yeah. So, but we are going to negotiate with the aliens again now. So we are making contact there. Hopefully it will work out. Yeah, ECM is done. Good. Now we go back into the media literacy training first, and these are all going nicely here for now, and we are going to win infrared. Let's finish this one, and let's see if someone else is going to invest into infrared.
Lending my expertise.
So, you present no threat is their opinion. Okay, that's funny. So I was considering to sell them Voice of America, because we don't need that anymore, but it doesn't look like we can. No, it's not on the list. Okay, then we can't. Then we are just going to give them 100 ops again. And maybe something like 500 money. Let's do it like this. And then we want, again, a bit of water and a bit of volatiles and a bit of nobles here. So let's say like 100 noble. What? You don't want that? Really? Okay, so we have to throw something in here. I know that there was some kind of... Oh, we cannot sell orcs that we don't have equipped apparently. No, here, we have. Yeah, the Antila defense services that I wanted to give away. These ones I didn't want to give away. Okay, so now they would accept there. Can we go to 100? Adequate. Okay, it's not that simple this time. Inadequate. Okay, just 50 nobles. Adequate. And 200 water. Inadequate. What else can we give them? We don't have a lot. We can give them like 50 influence. I don't know. Inadequate. 1000 money. Okay, yeah, we have to make sure that we get money again. Hard negotiators here. Okay, that's all we can get for now. But that's fine. We just have to make sure that we don't run out of water in the next 3 months. So that should be totally fine. We complete the trade. Maybe we should buy something which we can sell to the aliens. You know, some kind of orc. And we couldn't sell this one either for whatever reason. I don't know. But yeah, we are now locked to, I think, 90 days, right? 16th of November, October. No, 60 days actually. So most of the stuff is taking 60 days. The farm will be finished in October already. Yeah, so our costs will go down. What? Yeah, our people are exposed. That's a problem we currently have. So everything is getting stolen.
Returning.
Permanent for now.
Things are cooling off. Things are stabilizing.
So, yeah, we were able, with all the orc reworks, to get to a bonus of 41% now from welfare. That's actually pretty decent. We do have... And this is without the modifiers from the stations. So this is only orcs. Do we see this here? No, we don't see that here, right? No, the modifiers are not shown here. Sadly. But yeah, we do have quite a lot of that now going on. And we get plus 30 when the life science stations finish up again. Also get 30%. So basically on most of the stuff we get plus 30%. Which is going to be really, really good. We don't get government yet. No, wait a second. Social science does that, alright? It will give us points towards government. Yeah, okay, so that's also good. We get for government as well. Knowledge we get from the information science things. Yeah, I think the most important ones will be covered now when these things finish up. Of course, we also get 10 per like 10 science here. Yep, 10 science. We get the skunk work, we get the research campus. So we will go up to about 100% again. We had to throw out a lot of orcs which were having project bonuses, but it's fine. We are currently interested in mostly, I have to say mostly, global techs currently. So that's the good thing. And from here we can now proceed forward.
At your service.
And see how things will develop. Well, we found something. So Patricia is apparently betraying us. Let's explain why Humanity First was stealing so many orcs from us. We are going to fix that by improving loyalty on her. Apparently that's relatively low, but yeah, we have to solve this issue. Because we cannot make her go to ground because she is the megastar here. I expected that something would be up with her, either that she dies or that she just betrays us, as we see now. So the only way to solve this... We don't care about Finland. BB explosions. How strange. I think you can send a ship there and get research from this. Repeat. Get rid of the plants in America. So we have to improve loyalty here. I think we have 2 people who can do this. Babuya and Anthony, but we have to find out. And okay, the broadcast centers are done. We see now that we have definitely a resource problem. So the boost cost will eat from this will be massive. It's manageable, but yeah. So Patricia, our traitor here.
What's the op?
Ah no, it was not
Ready.
Anthony. Oh, Patricia herself can't do this. Ah, that's unfortunate.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, so we have to accept it that it will be slow.
Ready to go.
Fine.
Reporting in.
Then we can't do anything about this for now.
Ready for orders.
Do you have a chance to do something about this? No, not really. Not really. Command is too low on him, but that's to be expected. Can we get something though? I would like to take the next country somewhere. So is there something we can take? Something good? Something good somewhere? Tunisia, Iceland, Slovenia, Palestine, Norway, like it's not really. We could steal something from someone. Oh no, we have a non-aggression effect with them and a share intel. So instead, I think I'm going to... We want to infiltrate someone as well. Maybe we actually want to infiltrate the servants.
Tracking target.
Just to make sure where they are in research and so on. But on the other hand, we could also just ally with them. So... Can we just talk to them? Yeah, let's talk to the servants.
Initiating
See what we can do, and now we're going to try to get Patricia back into on our side because we don't want to abandon her, of course. Meanwhile, stuff is going on nicely here on the global tech front, so let's just rush forward. Okay, here we are. So the last research campus has finished. We do now have 4.3k science after the advice, which we can check out in a second. Then we know what else we're going to have there. What we want to do here, let's actually reduce unrest again here.
Will restore peace to this nation.
While we hunt plants with tree. So now we can commit here. And let's see where we are. We are at 47. 4.7k science now. That's a really big improvement, but we can see here that our resource situation is a disaster. So we have to get our boost up again. I have to... I know this one is very inefficient here. Actually, I think we should stop it here and instead do something like this. And we should instead probably increase our boost investment here in the US again. Reduce knowledge for this. And we go back into boost here. And we also... no, we do boost here. Okay, that's all good. So just push up boost again a bit. So that when we run out of something here, we are not going to go broke immediately. Yeah, now another thing we want to do is actually... Is it finished by now? Almost. But we can design the ship already. So we do have 2 times the orbital cleaner with the rockets. What we now also want is at least 1 orbital PDC, point defense. So we're going to remove these 2 here. Instead we're going to remove we are going to add point defenses here. I think nothing else has changed. We could add the ECM here. Actually, we don't need that, I think. We'd rather have the water thing here. Yeah, I think that's preferable. So then we save this design. Yes, I know. And the orbital PDC class. And then we make... Let's make 2. And another orbital cleaner here. Then we have 5 ships with a decent point defense. And maybe that's enough to clean the Earth orbit here, at least from the Humanity First ships. We don't want to go after the Academy right now, because we like them. And Exodus also no, but definitely we have to get rid of the Humanity First fleets here. But yeah, with the newfound science power, we can push through a lot of stuff now here. We're trying to bait the AI or the other factions into doing stuff for us as well. So we intentionally didn't invest heavily into visible combat lasers so that they get started on it. And then we invested heavily into it to catch up and lead. So now we get this tech here, racing a bit. And the same we tried here. But that didn't work out that well here, and this one they left us alone completely, but it's fine. Apparently they don't want to get to ring heads, so we don't care, right? There we go. Next mission phase. And it's going to be even more plants that have to go. That are in our... There's another one here in Whitehorse that also has to go.
Genghis Khan was a short time.
There we go, visible combat laser, and therefore we are already on trans-interface warfare, which is then going to open up network global defense for us after quantum encryption is done. Now we're going to step out of this one and finish extended space survival.
Offering support.
And I think
we hit a breakthrough.
Yeah, network global defense is almost opened up, and ring core is going to be after extended space survival, I think, already, right? Ring Habs is there. Let's see, Ring Habs. Oh, we still need space future, for which we need to space navies. Okay, so we have some stuff to do first, but fine. Till after this one, we can go to that direction then. Okay, we just got very unlucky. Ron Haskins here has got the Mark trait, which is a very bad thing. I'm not sure how expensive it's going to be. Let's see, Mark gives us -10 security and espionage. So, yeah, 45 experience points we have to invest into this. You're going to, of course, save this up, but that was very unlucky. And also, at the same time, we lost 1 control point to the servants here, which the resistant cracked down, which is really annoying. But it will be fine. Is there anything useful here currently? We do have 25 espionage by now, so there's not a lot that we can do still, except usual improvements. Ooh, this one. We don't have the cash currently. Also, we don't need the research anymore. Which brings us to the next point. We are going to get our sixth agent here from Counselor, from this group, because we do have gotten quantum encryption here. So can we purge our point back? Yes, let's invest heavily into it.
Terminating the opposition.
Where do you need me?
You can continue hunting plants here somewhere. Yeah.
Heading to the LZ.
Ready for my
We
mission.
can feel now that the alien infestation on the planet is massive.
Protecting our
So
interests.
that's a thing. Wait a second, we start with Mexico here next.
Making things
There we
safe
go.
for our people.
And yeah, that's going to be a problem. However, I bought some resources from the aliens again, so we are safe and we can reduce our investments into boost again. So I slowed down a bit again. Actually, I'm going to stop Mexico again, and I'm going to also... No, I'm going to leave this one for now. Yeah. So let's get our next agent. Big question is, what do we want to do here with that agent? I'm not 100% sure right now. Maybe we shouldn't take another social science tech. What do we want? Maybe we just start on something like this here. Listening point. Oppression. Let's get started on safe. Actually, this one is better. Photonic computing here. And now we go to recruiting. We definitely want someone with high admin. But the big question is, what else do we want? We could get another government. Unify. Yeah, no, Unify doesn't matter. Doctor isn't bad. Innovative is really good. Academic is also really good. So we have academic and teacher. It's actually a really good one. 6 admin, 6 science from the get-go. Executive here, not that great. No, I think the is aerospace engineer. Plus boost investment. Quick learner, very good as usual. Crew famous. Innovative again. Project manager is not bad. Now, actually, I think the professor is really good because he has academic and teacher, which we can upgrade. So let's do this. And then, of course, first of all, she is going to get the mechanized motors here and the Helios brand. Sadly, we lost one of the other techs. Then, of course, this one, because we have it lying around. And if I saw this right, so first of all, we can get this one. Yeah, we can get educator here. And we can get senior doctor. I think we want... Do we have any life science techs currently a rating for us? I don't think so. So let's take educator. And now we... Oh, wait a second. We are in the middle of the turn, right? We definitely take I think we take this one. It's a very big question, what do we actually need? Because our monthly ledger here, we can see that basically everything is maxed out. So we had 100% here. Going above that will not work that well. So space science is something we want still, but we can't afford this one. This one is also very expensive. Command, I don't want to go into command. Can definitely get the Lotus here for welfare investment. And yeah, might want to wait a turn because all of those are not super great. No, they're not super great. No, I'm going to wait a bit here. But yeah, so on paper we do have now another person here going to help us with ops and actions. So that's good. I'm not sure in which direction I want to build her. Probably another command for hunting plants, or another operative, or another scientist. Both of that is really good. And she is of course a professor, so science would be best. And maybe science is also the best we need currently to just get our stuff done. We are now already on space navies and space commerce. So afterwards we still need to get our space future, and then we have the ring hubs as the next tech already. So we are progressing nicely in all directions here. Well, to end this episode, we are going to do our first space fight, but also 2 global techs are finishing. Oh, wait a second, we just picked one, but apparently servants are bold enough to try to contend here. Contest, not content. So what we're going to do, let's finish up the global... Oh. Ah, right, we still have this event. Talk louder. Come on, we get a negative event again. So we are going to go... Wait a second, we want to finish the global text first. So this one's going to finish today, so let's do it.
Every time we build walls instead of bricks.
And now we can go into network global defense. So that's something we need for the Sentinel project. We don't need to rush though. So yeah, network global defense, ring core. We are working on this from space commerce here. So that's going to be the next direction there. And now we can take our fleet here and fly to King Gaza Station, which is the Leo 1. Wait a second, they have 2 fleets here. 5 ships, 1 ship. Ooh, that's even a corvette. Huh. You have to be careful here. So... I'm still going to King Hazard. I'm going to try it. I have 8 ships now. 5 with rockets, 3 with point defense. So let's go. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a relatively... Yeah, 6 ships for defense, right. Engage. Start battle. Here we go. I think we could do simply high wall here. Something like this. And then we make sure that the point defense is in the center. Go here, please. Yep, perfect. And now we just have to set up everything. So, what kind of classes do they have? Oh, that's all different classes. Torpedoes. Torpedo. Torpedo. What's that? Torpedo. Autocannon and 10-inch cannon and a mixture. Okay, so what we're going to do is you fire on this one, you fire on this one, you fire on this one, and I think we don't have enough for 1 salvo, right? No, we don't have enough for all ships. So what I'm going to do, and maybe we should have bought a magazine here. We're going to wait until the torpedoes fire. We definitely want to send the full sulfur of the first two on these two, which can fire constantly. So the torpedoes are a one-shot, so like a one-trick pony, I mean. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I think when I have sent 3 out here, then I'm going to switch target to the bottom 2 as... Wait a second, we do have 1. Okay, so only the last one is missing a wave. Yeah, so we have to keep an eye on this. And then we just send out... Yeah, something like this. We are going to do it like this somehow. So I'm going to switch the last 2 to the Kirpan here after when we have sent out 3 torpedoes. That's what we're going to do here. We have to keep an eye on when we exactly are starting to fire. Right now. So now we have to see if something got blocked by a by an ECM. Nothing, apparently. Now we wait until the 3rd one is fired. There we go. Now you target to this one. So we have... So 12 go on this one, 12 on this one. 6, 6, 6, and then also 6 here. Question is now... How about you send 2 torpedoes here as well? How can we spread this out most efficiently? We will send also something here now. So 2 more or 1 more. Let's do 1 more here. There we go. So now you send the last one here. You send the last one here. And you send the last one here. Actually, no, you sent the last one here. Okay, whatever the result will be, we will find it out. Of course, there will also be torpedoes from their side, quite a lot of those actually. But we do have 3 ships with point defense, so we have 6 point defense in total, which is not bad. Question is how much we'll get through our screen here. Depends a bit on the vector where they focus. Okay, there they come. Here they come. So let's see. We only have the basic laser point defense, so that's actually pretty bad. But might still be enough here. Come on, can we block everything, please? Yes! And we actually took out all ships. So they all exploded in one big bang. Nice. Woo! Nice. So that they will take this personally, of course, very personally. And now we destroy the station. Bye bye. Now we go to my station, refuel. Do not auto repair on arrival. Go. You've sold humanity. We're coming for you, traitors. Yeah. So we're going to resupply here. Going to take a few hours. There we go. Now we have to see what else is around. So this is in Leo 2 now. And there's a station. 2 ships only. And then there's 4 ships at intermediate Earth orbit. But we can reach both. So we're going to La Plata next here. La Plata station. Here we go. Do you have defensive? No, you don't have defenses. So let's go. And take this out as well. Here we go. Engage. We should have placed the point defenses in the center again. Yeah, we don't have to... So we don't have to be super efficient with the resources here now. And this one, yep. And let's go. We just want to take out the fleets from the humanity first here. Of course, they declare war on us, which is inevitable. Which you probably just did. Okay, torpedoes on its way. These two ships should be toast. No problem. Totally overkill what we do here, but it doesn't matter. Come on, there we go. Easy defense, and ships are gone. Perfect. And then we go heal up again, repair. And when we have repaired, we can go for the intermediary Earth station. There we go, destroy the hab. Bam. We go refuel again. And cost... Ooh, it costs 18 volatiles. That's expensive for our cases. So, that was humanity first in Leo 1 and Leo 2. And now we go to Chingishkoshu, whatever, station. It also doesn't have defenses. Good. Takes on 1.6 days. Oh no. Ah, that was bad now. So we should have intercepted that fleet. Yeah, they're going to destroy that station now. Ah, bad. Yeah. Bye-bye. That was clear. So we destroy the station as well. And now we have to intercept that fleet. This one. It's flying somewhere here. Okay, get there. Can you intercept this one? They barely have fuel left, so let's try it. What did we lose? We lost material 5, right? Yeah, we have to rebuild that station now. So go to Earth here. We found a new orbital. And it's going to be material 5. 5 times material, I mean. I think that was one which had a research right? Yeah, I think this one had a research campus, so this did hurt. That did hurt. Hold on, erase. The energy budget, yeah, it definitely had one. So research campus, here we go. Yeah, that did hurt. We lost a bit of science from this. And of course a lot of research bonus. I'm not sure, do we actually use it currently? No, we don't. So that's good. At least we didn't lose any research bonus. Okay, and here we go. And engage. Really, they want to escape. What? Sure, I understand this one, but fine. We basically do the same as before. Who is the dangerous one? Oh, none of those. So you're going to just stay. You will just idle and not fire here in this case. Oh, we started this close. Apparently we started this close. So we preserved 2 rounds here. Good, good. Just in case that the other ship is coming after us. Wait a second, was material science a station with a space dock? That would hurt. If that was our... No, it was called dock, right? Yeah, our space dock is called dock. And now... these two here, and then the PDC ships, like this. And these ones are going to heal up at the dock. And the other 5, there was one ship left here, this one. Yeah, we are going to intercept this one. Yep. We're going to take this one out as well. Good. But that's basically it for this episode. We have therefore successfully removed the Humanity First from the Earth orbit here. So we are not going to bother with Exodus and Academy because we have a truce with them and even intel sharing with the Academy. So we are going to stay friends with them for now. And in regards to global tech, we have Network Global Defense unlocked now. Next is going to be the space commerce here, so we can check this out as well. Ah, so we have to fight the battle actually before we can. So let's just do it. I mean, it's not truly spectacular. Just fire everything you got. Easy. There we go. That was the whole of Humanity First fleet that I know of. At least in the Earth-Luna system. Maybe they have something at Mars I didn't check, but for now, that's going to be perfect here. So good. All gone. And of course, we go home now. Perfect.
If we're not
there we go.
to
Space
spend
commerce
whatever
is
it
done.
takes to make sure every one of those rocks has our name on.
Unlocks our space future, which is the next tech towards the ring halves, which we of course want to have now. And now we are going to, in the next episode, we are therefore going to get the ring core, Network Global Defense, and the Sentinel complexes. We can check out how expensive they actually are. So, view full tree. The ring core, ring hubs is 35,000 as a project again. Ouch. And then our Sentinel complex is 20,000. Ooh, that's a lot of science that we have to pull out next mission phase. Yeah, it's really a lot of science, and we don't really have anything to improve science currently. Yeah, we still have we have some control points that we could use, but I don't know which country to take. The Australians were relatively resistant. Let's finish the mission phase actually. There we go. Then we can talk about that a bit. The main problem is that we would need something where we can make science, and the only two options for that are basically China and India. Because Europe is cursed currently. It's not unified at all, and we know that here the European Union, which came out of the alien administration thing. Russia, by the way, completely failed to the alien administration, but peacefully. I think the servants did that. So that's a thing as well. We could reclaim this, but I don't think it's worth it either. And probably there will be a rebellion anyway, as soon as they grow again. But they do have 5 armies again. That's 2 high-tech armies still. So our best chance probably would be to try to break into China here. But yeah, 0% chance. And we don't have a counselor for this job currently. So Ubuja here has only 13 persuasion. So not really great either. It's something we have to fix now. As the next step, that we get him to 25. which is we are going to do by basically
Ready
moving
for orders.
stuff from Abuja
Standing by for orders.
to our new guy, person. I think it was, yeah, Milada. So she's going to get orcs from our persuasion guy, so that he has more free stuff available for actually getting persuasion orcs, so we can push him up to 25. But as we can see here now, there are currently no available. We still have the Voice of America here, which is a terrible one. I don't really want to use this, it's more like an emergency. But we can, for example, move some other orcs around. I think, yeah, Ron has at least +5, right. He has this one and this one. But they're both great. Maybe we have to move the re-education team around. That could be a thing as well. And move that to Abuja here. I mean, we also have saved up some points here. We wanted to make him nation builder, but I'm not sure that we actually want to invest it right now, so I'm currently holding back because I want to find persuasion with him. Yeah, the only persuasion orcs we have left are actually on Ron. So we would need to find a replacement. 6 admin though. That's a lot. We don't really have a good admin orc available currently. Yeah. Questions that we have to solve in the next episode, which are pretty much urgent because we are running around without persuasion at all, which is very, very bad. Very, very bad. We're getting closer to Chief Computer Scientist, so that's good. That's really good. So then we get another 20% information science or something, which is good because we do have some project with that technology, like this one here currently, which is ongoing, but it will be finished before we get the trait. But yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode, where we are going to finally finish the Sentinel projects here. Therefore, see you then.